Welcome to Ready to Teach ESL, the video learning series that helps you build real English skills, one lesson at a time. I'm glad you're here. Let's get started. Today's topic is artificial intelligence and its impact on the workplace. This is a fast-evolving subject that intersects economics, ethics, and human identity. Listen carefully to the speaker's layered argument. Every significant technological transition in history has provoked the same anxiety, that machines will displace human workers on a scale that societies cannot absorb. And every time, from the mechanization of agriculture to the automation of manufacturing, the prediction has been both right and wrong simultaneously. Right in that it correctly identified disruption. Wrong in that it failed to anticipate the new categories of work that emerged in the disruption's wake. The current wave of anxiety about artificial intelligence follows this pattern, but with one important difference that I think deserves serious attention: the speed of the transition and the breadth of occupations affected. Previous automation waves primarily displaced routine physical labor. The jobs most vulnerable to AI-driven automation are cognitive, white-collar, and in many cases highly credentialed. The radiologist, the paralegal, the financial analyst, the copywriter. These are not low-skilled jobs, and the workers performing them are not easily retrained for other high-skilled roles on a short timeline. The more philosophically interesting question, however, is not economic but existential. Work, in modern industrial societies, is not merely a source of income. It is a primary locus of identity, purpose, and social connection. When we ask, "What do you do?" of a new acquaintance, we are really asking, "Who are you?" And that conflation of occupation and identity, which has intensified rather than diminished since the Industrial Revolution, creates a particular vulnerability when the occupation is threatened. There is a competing narrative gaining traction in certain quarters that AI will liberate humans from drudge work and allow us to focus on what is distinctively human: creativity, empathy, relational intelligence, ethical judgment. This is a pleasing story, and I don't dismiss it entirely. But it rests on assumptions about the equitable distribution of the benefits of automation, about the value societies place on caregiving and creative work, about retraining infrastructure, that are not currently warranted by the evidence. What I think is certain is that the institutions most responsible for navigating this transition, educational systems, labor regulators, social safety nets, are operating on timelines and models that are decades out of date. The adaptation required is not incremental. It is structural, and the window in which to begin that structural adaptation is narrowing with each successive model release. A sophisticated and timely argument. Let's check your advanced comprehension. Pause is needed. Question 1. What historical pattern does the speaker invoke about technology and employment, and what makes the current AI transition different? Question 2. Which types of workers does the speaker identify as most vulnerable to AI displacement, and why is this significant? Question 3. What does the speaker mean when they say work is an existential, rather than purely economic question? Question 4. What is the optimistic narrative about AI and work, and what does the speaker say about it? Question 5. What does the speaker argue is required of institutions, and why is timing important? Here are the answers. Answer 1. Technology historically disrupts and creates new work simultaneously. AI is different because of the speed of change and the breadth of cognitive, credentialed occupations affected. Answer 2. Radiologists, paralegals, financial analysts, copywriters, high-skilled workers who cannot easily retrain on short timelines. Answer 3. Work is a primary source of identity and purpose, not just income. So, threatening the occupation threatens the person's sense of self. Answer 4. AI will free humans to focus on creativity, empathy, and judgment. The speaker doesn't dismiss it, but says its assumptions about equitable distribution and retraining are not currently supported. Answer 5. Structural, not incremental adaptation. And the window is narrowing with each AI model release. Phenomenal work. See you next time on Ready to Teach ESL. For more videos like this, like and subscribe.